That's funny that you mentioned that.
Why?
Because Biggie's my spirit guide.
Oh, Biggie
Notorious.
Notorious.
Yeah.
B.I.G. He's your
my
spirit guide?
He's one of my first ones.
What do you mean? He's your
so-
spirit guide. Like, explain that to me.
So a spirit guide are
I'm loving these terms, by the way.
spiritual mentors. So they're like they're the higher dimension who crossed over, and in that realm, if they can reach you, they're gonna try to mentor you through life.
Okay.
That's basically what they are for me. To me.
So you're saying Biggie Smalls, he can reach out to multiple people?
He can, but this is how I got to actually knowing that he's my spirit guide.
Yeah.
So during my awakening, one morning, I had this crazy, super lucid dream that I was sleeping in my bed and there was a tall, bald, like basketball player looking guy coming toward me through my bathroom. And I was freaking out. I was like, what the hell? Like, I legit felt like this is so real. But then I was like, well, but it's a dream, but it's real. Like, it's weird.
Yeah.
And so I like went to go grab like my lamp and I was like trying to like block myself from him. And he's walking like, slow down. Wait, I'm not here to hurt you. And so I'm like, what? And then he's like, follow me. And he pointed like to my kitchen. So I looked over at my kitchen and I see Biggie Smalls sitting on my counter and he's wearing black. He's wearing his gold chain. And I, you know what? In my life, like previously, I don't really watch Biggie Smalls. I don't really I listen to some music when it plays, but I don't really like tune into his life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm not like a fan, right?
Right.
So that was interesting to me. Like, why am I having a dream about a basketball player and Biggie Smalls right now?
Right.
And next to Biggie Smalls was also like a jazz player kind of guy in a leather jacket, and he had a hat, and both of them were just like tuning their head back and forth. And I was like, what are you guys doing here? And they're like, we're trying to help you. And I was like, what the hell? This is so weird, right? He's like, what? I was like, what do you mean? He's like, don't worry, baby. And I was like, okay. And then literally I woke up. When I woke up, I looked at my fan and my light, and it was fuzzy. Like, it was like vibrating, like waving. And I was like, all right, I what? Like, I think I just jumped a dimension. Like, I was just in another, their dimension.
Yeah.
So then I became curious about spirit guides. This was before I knew that he was one, but I had him in a dream. So I start searching, looking it up on Google, in the internet. And then I was reading about spirit guides and what they are. And, when I asked myself, like, so is Biggie my spirit guide? Like, I felt a warm, like, feeling in my body. I was like, yes. Like, oh, okay, I'm gonna run with it. All right, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's like interesting. So then, on my journey again, I come to a realization of like, I asked who my main spirit guide is. So who is my main spirit guide? And each one of us has multiple hundreds.
Okay, that was gonna be one of my questions. Yeah.
That's why I'm saying it now, because I know. So
she in my head, bro. She in my head right now.
So as everyone has just a few spirit guides that have traveled with you from like your first life on earth, and they traveled with you to help you. There's spirit guides who have been with you just for this life when you just got born, or who come in and out of your life in different life experiences to kind of help guide you through those experiences. So what I knew from when I had a meditation, I did this through meditation. So I did a meditation about, okay, who's my main spirit guide? And when I got deep into it, this lady came into my face, like my vision. And long story short, I heard the name Monica, and I looked up Monica, and when I saw this lady, she kind of looked like she was in like those old paintings in like the Bible, like like that table. What's that table?
Oh,
like,
the Last Supper.
Yeah, the Last Supper, like that kind of clothing. Like,
okay, so
she was
really
like that.
Prehistoric.
Yeah.
Like.
Really prehistoric. I was like, interesting, right?
They had sheets on.
Yeah. And then I looked up Monica, and what I came to find that really resonated with me, and that I truly it's like a belief, like it just resonated, synchronized. Okay, this is my spirit guide, Saint Monica, mother of Saint Augustine. They're in the Bible. and she's a hardcore Christian.
I was gonna say, which Bible is that?
Hardcore Christian.
Christian.
But to me, she's like super sarcastic. She's a reason why I love wine, because in the Bible they talks about her being like obsessed with wine. And so I kept channeling with her. Like I finally developed an ability to believe myself of actually the thoughts that come in my head are not me being crazy.
Right.
Like, cause they're like, her tone is a different tone. She's sarcastic and super like blunt all the time. And I'm like, not all the time, right? So
do you think so everybody has a spirit guide and everybody has multiple spirit guides?
Yeah.
But are they influenced by them without them even knowing, or is it something that they have to go through this spiritual journey to get to having a spirit guide?